First at noon, lawmakers are back at the Capitol for a special session today to vote on whether Governor Lamont's emergency powers should be extended. Republicans say this is an abuse of power. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Nicole Nalepa. We're going to head right out to Chief Political Reporter Susan Raff. She's live outside the House chamber. So, Susan, you know, this is an unprecedented event, right?
Exactly. This is very unprecedented. But keep in mind what's also unprecedented is the pandemic. In fact, hundreds of emergency orders were put in place during the pandemic. Now, most of those have expired, but Governor Lamont feels that some still need to be in place. He'd like to have more parking lot sites for vaccinations. He also wants to provide more temporary housing for people who lost their homes during the pandemic. But Republicans who aren't necessarily against some of these emergency orders feel that what's happening here is giving the governor too much authority.
We believe it is nothing short of a blatant reach for power. There is no need at this time.
Now, when it comes to an emergency status, only 2 states in the Northeast, Connecticut and Rhode Island, are in that emergency status. And earlier this week, there was a rally here at the state capitol. Many Republican lawmakers and those who are against state mandates came out speaking out against what they consider to be a blatant use and giving too much power to the governor. When it comes to an emergency status, though, it is very important, and that is the fact that it does give Connecticut federal money. And that's important because that without giving that emergency status, Connecticut would lose about $30 million a month. Something else that's a new development today, and that is the COVID positivity rate, which has been below 1% for a very long time. It is now at the levels that we saw back in June. Some are concerned about that, obviously, maybe because of the Delta variant. So there are Democrats and even the governor who feel that we should be in this emergency state and we do need emergency orders in place. For now, we are live at the state capitol. Susan Raff, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.